So, as far as museums and galleries go, in terms of being not neutral, I agree that they are not neutral in the terms of one, for galleries, it's a constricting space for the artworks to have to speak to one another, even though each piece might not be from the same artist, to speak to a broader theme for that gallery. But at the same time, it is a constricting area that is mainly for, as depicted in the article, for high class individuals. And I do understand that perspective in terms of it is open to the public in most areas to experience this artwork and infer their own conclusion or their own interpretation. But I do see the high end art being more of a gallery space thing where a lot of the more prominent art that needs to be shown should be shown in a different space that's less civilized, I would say. But I want to say more, not less civilized, but I think art belongs in urban spaces to tell its own story independently without having to cater to a white wall to depict its strength. And I think that the neutrality of museums is a little worse because we're seeing more cultures being added to these museums, and um, instead of it trying to be intended as appreciating these cultures and these different historical contexts, it's not really being displayed in how it's supposed to be presented, such as tombs and pyramids, for example, like that kind of depiction of sphinxes, and all of those belong in the Egyptian desert where they were built, where they were made because of specific ritual or cultural backgrounds that have ties to that. But also, it's a different environment for one, for that actual sculpture to live in it because it adapts to its surroundings, whereas it feels a little bit more polished under a gallery where it's like its pristine characteristics are more to be studied than appreciated. But yeah, as far as the overall statement goes, I think museums and galleries are not neutral in the sense of presentation and offers a little bit more on the stylistic side of presenting work in a more high-end fashion.